history in the making.
Fucking guy, dude.
We're live. Yo, Mike. Hey.
All right, we're doing sound check now. Guitar and vocal. Keyboard. I don't know that, but. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Guitar and vocals. Guitar and vocals. Nice. Awesome.
What's up, guys?
What's poppin'?
We totally threw this together last minute. By last minute, I mean yesterday at 5 p.m.
Yeah, it was. Called me about it.
So
I see you're connected to it on your phone. I guess it's not that laggy, right?
no.
Yeah.
So what I did, or what we're gonna do, is I'm in the live on my phone, so I can track what you guys are saying. Cool, because the camera is kind of far away from us. And yeah, we're gonna do this kind of like a regular Instagram live to kick it off, and eventually we'll play you guys a couple songs.
Absolutely. Who's watching right now?
I don't know how to check who's in it.
Oh, you can't. Yeah.
I don't know how. We've never done YouTube before. We
No.
always do Instagram, and even that we're not good at. I'm gonna kill these effects on our vocals. 1 second. Yo, check. Hey.
Check. Hey, what's up?
Cool. So right now,
we're dry.
I can see. We're wicked dry. I can see we've got Brandon, Daniel, Zidane.
Yep.
How you guys doing?
Nice.
Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. What's up?
What's poppin', Jeremy? Oh, man. This is so weird.
You totally should grab that stool so you can sit while we talk. I'm going to grab it for you.
I can stand, dude. You want me to sit? Thanks, buddy.
Cool.
So, well, I got to be on the mic.
John
so-
Winters, we've got you on the TV. Oh,
dude,
this
it's
is
sick.
awesome. This is Ross Ketchke's here. This is so cool.
It's basically like the first show.
Yeah, this is awesome. My dad's here. My childhood best friend Ross. Actually, you know what? For the few of you who are in the chat, if it weren't for Ross, Eric and I probably wouldn't know each other, and this band wouldn't exist. That's almost for sure.
That's facts.
Bro, there's a virus going around. You can't use my mic. Use your own.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I can't touch you.
You can touch my knee. My knee is not connected to my respiratory system.
But anyway.
We should probably turn the light in my bathroom off. No, there's a lot of exposure going on.
I love that.
No, I'm gonna turn it off.
Yeah.
You should bring your mic.
Is it like the lamp too? No. Let's see what it does. It's the lamp. It's definitely the lamp. Huh. I don't know. I guess we're just trying to get the lighting right. Trying to make it look like an Odyssey show.
Yo, you should take your guitar off so we can chat.
So let's chat, guys. Let's talk about what's been up.
We're gonna treat the first few minutes like this, just like we would in an Instagram live. And wait for some people to come in. So, someone ask us a question or tell us something interesting. Eric and I started setting up for this yesterday at 5 o'clock and decided on our set list today at like lunchtime. I'm working from home because of the virus, so he stayed over at my apartment last night, and we've just been kind of planning for this since yesterday.
Somebody asked that.
No, I'm just telling people.
Well, let's tell people.
Bring your mic closer. They can't hear you.
I don't want to move it. Yeah, I don't want to move it.
Dude, I don't want you to use my mic.
Fine. All right, so this week is a week of what? We're releasing a song, right?
Yeah, that's true. This
We're
week we're
doing
putting
that.
out our new song. Friday, a song called "Inside Your Eyes" comes out.
Mm-hmm. It's coming out with a video.
Yep,
we did it with a few of our friends.
we did.
And yeah, it's the first single off the new album,
That's true.
which
That
is
is
going to
true.
release in June.
Yeah, so for those of you who have followed along with any of like our story posts or the couple little interviews that we've done, you might know that there is an album that is coming out. We haven't officially announced it, so not everybody necessarily knows that. There will be an album. Take your mic out of the clip. That was so difficult. Yeah, there's an album, LP1. We're not talking about what you guys are shredded, Brandon says. Oh man.
That's funny.
That's
I'm
funny.
not. Dalton is.
I'm definitely not. I haven't been in a gym in 5 weeks.
Oh, I thought he meant shredded as in like drunk.
No.
You know where my mind's at. We're not shredded. What do you think? You think I'm Jack City? He doesn't think. He knows.
Alex Gomes says we love a living room concert. It's very 439 of you. That's true.
That's hilarious. That's a story to tell.
Yeah, we used to be in a band, Eric and I, and the vocalist of our band lived at a college, and his dorm number was 439. It was like a house that he lived in on campus, and we used to play there. And I don't remember hardly any of it.
Dalton was drunk, not most of the time, but almost all the time. Off what? What did you just drink? You just drink red wine?
Yeah,
Sweet red wine?
Barefoot Sweet Red.
That's good.
The big double bottles of it.
Yeah, he was like, what, 18? You were like 18? You keep drinking. You lush. I can't sing when I'm drunk, so I have to. My party is the after party.
It's a shame because it's a Tuesday night. Tuesday night?
It's a Tuesday. Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, so there's no after party.
Absolutely.
We're also stuck in quarantine, so
absolutely.
Yeah,
well, we're having a party, just you and me.
Del 439 back in the days was fun. Actually, the last time that we ever played there, I hope Ross is still in this. The last time we ever played Del 439, I fell asleep in the middle of our set. we were playing, and I fell asleep standing up against the wall, and Ross stepped on my tuner pedal to turn my guitar off.
And you sounded terrible because you weren't playing.
I wasn't playing. It was just noise, and they finished the song without me. Yeah.
No, that's a strip set.
Eric, yeah, that's a strip set. Eric has a song about that, Del, actually.
It's not about the Del.
Well,
I just named it after the Del.
Yeah.
It's about a girl, like everything. But yeah, I named that.
Drum and bass the whole set, Ross says. Yes. Drum and bass.
Just you and me, Ross. Just you and me, man. That's how it's always been, right?
Evan said
Evan's here?
Yeah, well, he texted me privately. I'll say this right now, though. He said strippers at the Dells. Yeah. That was interesting. My 18th birthday. We were also at the Dells for my 18th birthday, and we did have strippers there.
Oh my God.
We pretended we were actually.
You just said this in public, technically.
I did. We pretended we were rock stars.
Wow.
Lighting on point. Thank you, Forerunner. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Forerunner.
Again, totally just like makeshift. No planning went into this. These lights are taped to various pieces of furniture in my living room.
I'll be really surprised if they don't fall.
They're probably going to fall at some point.
You guys will know.
And that's my TV behind us with the sign.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the real sign here. We do have our logo on a sign that I built.
Out of wood.
Out of wood.
Yeah. What else are people saying?
Thank you, not your narrative. Loving the aesthetics.
Oh, Dan. What's fucking popping, dude? How's it going, man? Dan actually watched.
Yeah. He's been in it since the beginning.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love Dan.
Yeah.
Dan Betancourt from LA. Not your narrative is a huge mood.
John Winters My dad says that he loves the lighting. It
Cool.
looks good, and props to the lighting director. So nice job.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
can't touch
giving
your
you a
hand.
high five.
I can't touch your hand. Props to the lighting director. Yeah, good stuff.
Eric, tell us a story. Let's talk about the new song coming out for a little while.
Okay, Inside Your Eyes, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So last night we did an interview, and we're gonna be posting it up tomorrow. Thank you so much to
Madison from Night X. The blog is called Night X, letter X.
yes.
I think it was like our first proper interview via video.
Yeah, it was our first video interview.
Right.
So that's going up tomorrow, and that's cool. We talked a little bit about the song, so you guys will get like the full story tomorrow. But Eric, why don't you walk us through how the song came to be and like what it means for us as a band as far as our inception?
So basically, it was the first song that Dalton and I wrote collaboratively. Loved by You was like the kind of the first song we had, but that was kind of brought to Dalton by me. You know what I mean? It wasn't like us in a room kind of writing it together. So Inside Your Eyes was our first crack at that. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people know that him and I were in a band a few years ago, like kind of like a hardcore band. So since then, him and I haven't really written a bunch of music, much less played with each other. So it was kind of tough to write that one. It took a lot of tries. I think we went through like 10 different types of hooks, 10 different choruses. At least, yeah. And it kind of sucked. But we landed eventually on the one that you hear on the track. I think I recorded the one you hear. I think it was like 4 a.m. or something. Like we were up that late.
It was for
trying
sure
to
4
write.
a.m. Definitely.
It was nuts.
We had been writing that song literally all night long. We started the song on like a Friday, and then 7 days later, we were tracking vocals for it, and we started as soon as I got out of work on a Friday, so 5 or 6.
Yeah, we recorded the album in the basement. We wrote a lot of the album in the basement of this apartment.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I love that song. Holds a really special place in my heart. You know, I remember sending all of our friends like the demo of it, being like, "Hey, Dalton and I are writing music again." Oh, that sounds great.
Right.
We showed like Max, Mike.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys can hear that song on Friday. We're gonna put like a little teaser up.
Yeah, you'll
tomorrow,
hear a
right?
little clip of it.
Just a little clip of it.
No, tomorrow there's no sound.
I thought we were doing the intro. Right?
Maybe you'll hear the intro.
Maybe you hear the intro. But regardless, it's gonna come out. I'm really proud of it. Dalton's really proud of it. And
Yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, Eric's downplaying it, but I'm like really excited. We wrote the album in like, I don't know, a couple weeks, 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And that was almost a year ago. That was about 11 months ago. And just through the whole process of like mixing and mastering it and doing videos and trying to develop what we want to do as a band and how we want to picture ourselves has taken us a number of months, and we're finally ready to start releasing it, and it's super cool. There are 3 singles off the album. I will tell you that. We're not ready to tell you what the name is of the album, but the song on Friday is the first single off of it. It's called Inside Your Eyes, and yeah, we're very excited. And the video is super cool, and one of our best friends and our manager and our creative director, Burke, and his company, King Wolf, worked on the video with us. And actually, we didn't really talk about how laborious the video was to shoot that yesterday in our interview.
yeah, we didn't really explain that story.
So I guess like a little intimate inside peek for people who are in here. Hey, Burke. People who are in this live session. The video took a couple tries to shoot.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah, so we originally started shooting for that in November. We had a few locations in mind. One was like a very expensive hotel in New York City. Another one was a production studio in New Jersey. So we traveled for that. Needless to say, everything that could have possibly gone wrong, went wrong. So we kind of had to drive home with our tails between our legs, and I had to say, okay, we gotta shoot those at a different date, which was super tough for us to do because we vacated the time, we booked the the spaces and whatnot, but we eventually shot the rest of them. I think in February. Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was in February.
Yeah, and we did not travel for that. We stayed in like the.
What's funny is that the original trip to shoot the music video coming out this week, it was for all, for argument's sake, it was a disaster. That was exactly 5 months ago because that was the day that we released NYC.
Yep, absolutely.
So those of you who are familiar with our music, NYC, the second single that we put out, that came out 5 months ago. And the day that we put that out, we were all shipping down to New York and New Jersey to shoot this music video. And it didn't happen. That was exactly 5 months ago.
Right. Yeah. We actually went to shoot 2 videos that day.
Yeah.
The first one that you will see, Inside Your Eyes, and then the second one after that, which is going to be released next month. Late next month. But yeah, eventually, the second time around shooting, everything went pretty well. But what?
Max says, of course, Brandon beats me here.
Who?
Maxwell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, says, of course, Brandon beats me here.
That's hilarious. Do they know each other? Brandon and Max?
I don't know.
I think they might. I think either they know each other prior.
Here we go. Quick question. What made you come up with the design of your name? Very aesthetically pleasing.
That's Dalton.
Yeah, by design, do you mean the logo that's behind our heads? If so, that was just me. When we were tracking the album, there were a lot of periods of time where one of the two of us were doing nothing. Like if I was trying to write a part, or if Eric was working on like production or like rearranging things, and
the other was like laying on the couch.
Yeah, the person who wasn't doing something was laying on the couch, and I was laying on the couch one day and playing around on my computer, and I'm not good at Photoshop, or I don't know anything about graphic design at all, but I just started playing around in Photoshop because I do some photography, and I came up with the logo. We knew that we wanted it to be kind of designery. We both have an affinity for designer things, even when we can't afford them.
Chanel, Saint Laurent,
and
All Saints.
Well,
shout out to Marissa for getting me this shirt.
Yeah,
and I was kind of the font. The font was on me. I really, really liked the couture font that the Chanel logo utilizes. I was obsessed with it. So that is actually our font.
Right, yeah. Our font is a play on the Chanel font. And then I just rearranged the letters and slopped them together into the 2x4 grid.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know, it made sense to me. I was trying to play around with what our first single artwork was going to be, the artwork for Love by You, and I liked the idea of having some sort of logo or watermark on the artwork outside of just branding it as being an Honestly song.
Right.
And I didn't even know when I was doing it that I was making our logo. I was just kind of like, oh, I want something in a corner or something as a watermark kind of to stamp on this. And I was just rearranging the letters. And
thought of the box logo.
There we go. We came up with this 2x4 box logo.
There we go.
It kind of stuck. We've also got that cursive lettering that we've used on all of our artwork to date. But we definitely identify more with this box logo, and it's definitely what we consider to be our logo. So thank you for the question.
Anything else?
So somebody talk to us. Tell us something.
We can also play a song.
Yeah, we could play a song.
Let's get going.
Yeah, I mean, we had originally planned on doing like some talking, and then we play a couple songs at a time. But I guess we could. You want to just do one song for now?
Yeah, let's do one song and chill. I need some water. Someone grab some water. And then we can. You want to grab me one? Get the jam. Yeah, you want water? You want ice in it?
No, it'll be harder to drink. Who likes Joan? Who knows the band?
Does anybody in this chat know the band Joan? I wish that there were reacts in YouTube like there are on Instagram.
I know.
It's pretty cool on Instagram, and you can just like react to a video. Can you Zayden wants water. So Eric's Eric's out of frame right now, grabbing water. Yeah, we're gonna play a cover to start things off. One of our favorite songs, definitely a big influence sonically on how we decided to kind of interpret some of our more classic, older 80s sounds and more modern pop sounds. A band called Joan. We're going to cover a song by them. Definitely an inspiration that you'll hear in our single on Friday. Which, yeah, super cool. Again, as Eric was saying earlier, the single on Friday, Inside Your Eyes, was the first song that Eric and I actually sat down and wrote together in a room since our last band project. And it did take us some time, and there were a lot of choruses to this, and Eric definitely wanted to kill me because there were a lot of choruses that he really liked that I really didn't like along the way.
Can't please everybody.
You can't please everybody. No. And I'm my own biggest critic for sure. So I was not easy to work with at first. You know, we hadn't really found a rhythm yet. But yeah, Inside Your Eyes on Friday.
Tell them what the song's about. Like what kind of vibe? What kind of vibe we expect?
All right. So
is it sexy? Is it sad? What's it about, dude?
All right.
What's
it about? Inside Your Eyes is it sexy or is it romantic? I would say it's more romantic.
I know what it is.
No, I know. I'm just trying to question myself. It's got romantic undertones, definitely a much more upbeat, positive vibe than I would say NYC, although very similar sonically. It's more positive of a song. Where it sits on the album is kind of split into an A and a B side, so to speak, where the A side is the positive side and the B side is the not positive side.
Yeah, it kind of gets darker as it progresses.
Yeah, we have
5 positive tracks, 5 darker tracks.
Right. I'll leave a lot of the story for the interview tomorrow. That you guys are going to be hearing on Night X, if you do so decide to check that out. But yeah, Inside Your Eyes is definitely on the lighter side of the album. It's track number 3, and it's about falling in love, and specifically about falling in love really early in a relationship and not knowing if it's too early or if the other person feels the same way as you, when ironically they do. So there's definitely some anxiety in the lyrics about whether or not
moving too fast.
You're moving too fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely romantic for sure. Most of our music, actually all of our music is inspired by romance.
It's inspired by personal
relationships for
romantic,
sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
But yeah, the video it's a little sexy.
The video is definitely sexy.
The video's a little risque.
The song is rather literal. Most of all of our songs are pretty literal in their meaning and in their lyrics. And I would say the video is pretty literal as well. It depicts the song and it kind of
walks you through the story.
It definitely walks you through the story. It's definitely artistic, but it's pretty true to the actual event that inspired the song.
It's very pink.
It's very pink.
It's very pink, as you can probably guess.
Pink is
our favorite color.
Well, it's the current theme. If you guys haven't noticed,
it's the current mood, if you will.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, we theme every single around a color and a graphic. And you haven't seen the graphic yet for this particular single. You will on Friday, but
I think they saw it on the pre-save link actually.
Oh, they might have. Well, no,
if you
saw the album artwork, but not the iconograph, like the little, like I'm wearing the NYC.
Oh
shirt
yeah,
right
like
now,
the logo, like the song logo.
The song logo. Yeah, we try and brand every song around a color and an illustration, just to try and give some additional identity and support to the songs. You want to do a cover?
Let's do it.
Let's do it,
man.
Well, I'm gonna put my phone down for a second. Brandon says he pre-saved the song before it was written.
That's not true. He pre-saved it before anybody else saw the pre-save, but it's because we close. It's because we homies. Oh man. So if you guys know the song, sing along, okay? In your kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, pantry. All right. I think you're ready. I Loved You First by Joan. If I could be honest, I feel like I'm losing you. Do you even notice, yeah, how perfect I am for you? You keep running away when I need you most, running away when I get too close. My heart is falling, but yours is running out. I think I'm afraid you lost your head. Girl, I'm afraid you lost your head. Baby, you know that I loved you first, and now in love with somebody else. You're in love with somebody else. Could you be honest? Tell me what you see. Does he really love you? Yeah. Like you know that I can. Yeah. You keep running away when I need you most, running away when I get too close. My heart is falling, but yours is running out. I'm afraid of what comes next. Girl, I'm afraid you lost your head. Baby, you know that I loved you first, and now you're in love with somebody else. You're in love with somebody else. 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 In love with somebody. In love with somebody. In love with somebody else. In love with somebody else. In love with somebody else. In love with somebody. In love with somebody. In love with somebody else. In love with somebody else. In love with somebody else. In love with some. In love with some. Yeah, it's good. Thanks, guys. No applause. You guys suck. Any new comments or anything?
Chad Cavallo says metal hands.
My freaking boy. Chad's my friend from high school.
Your mom gives you a thumbs up.
I love you, Mom. You're the best. For real, though.
Thank you, Max, for pre-saving the song.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's another thing.
I wish that was our song.
Yeah, right. Yeah, guys, if you right now the link in all of our bios, I think, is the link to this chat, this video. But after this is done, we're gonna update it to be the pre-save link for Inside Your Eyes. If you guys use Spotify or anything like that, please click that. Pre-save it, add it to your library or anything like that. Basically, what it does is once it finally gets released on Friday, it automatically adds it to your saved songs, your library, what have you. And it might not seem like it means much, but it means a lot to us and our numbers and like a lot of our engagement. So, like, appreciate it a lot if you did that. Just click the link. It's not a lot of work.
Click the link.
Just click the link.
In the Honestly page on Instagram, click the link, save the song to Spotify.
But
You want to keep this rolling, or you want to?
Do I want to pee? Yeah, I want to pee.
You want to pee?
Did you pee?
I did.
You pee, but I didn't pee.
That's correct.
There's inequality here.
Okay.
I'm not about it. So I'm gonna pee. Dalton, I want you to tell the audience about the drink that you made me that tastes a lot like Fantastic, the all-purpose cleaner. Yeah. While I take a pee.
Sure. Eric's gonna go to the bathroom. Quick intermission. We were making drinks earlier, and I made Eric a drink with dark tequila and ginger ale, and he thought it tasted like Fantastic, the floor cleaner. So I'll give that a. Oops, there's a snare. Ross wants to know about the band and how we got started playing. Funny that Ross asked, because Eric and I met about 10 or 11 years ago as a result of our middle school talent show. We were playing in different groups, different acts on the talent show. My friend Ross and I were playing together, and Eric was playing in the solo project. He was a drummer, and he was playing along with a song, etc. And every week we would go to the rehearsals, and we would see Eric playing, and we'd be like, wow, the dude is so good at playing drums. We've got to talk to him. And we did, and we ended up playing the talent show with Eric. And I'll save the whole story there, but we played Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, and it was a smash hit. There's a DVD. Maybe someday we'll post it online. There is a DVD. You can buy it in Spencer's. And yeah, so Eric and I and Ross started a band. We played heavy music for a little while, 5 or 6 years, and the band eventually broke up when everybody went to college. And Eric and I kind of fell out of the touch, and we weren't talking, we weren't playing music together at all. And he reached out to me eventually. We reconnected. We became best friends. We still weren't playing music. Eric was doing some solo stuff, but we definitely weren't doing anything together. I was hardly playing music at all. We had, I'd just gotten back from college. I was working in finance, and Eric was just finishing up college to become a nurse. So, we weren't doing music. And then I had some troubles in a relationship, and as a kind of like in lieu of doing therapy or some sort of regular method of healing and dealing with my emotions, Eric, who was definitely my best friend at the time, was like, dude, you've got to do something, let's write music together. And we just started writing music, and 5 or 6 weeks later we came out with a 10-song album, and we looked at each other and we're like, this is better than we thought it was going to be, and we should probably share this with people. Yeah. And we decided to make it into a band. It was totally organic and completely unexpected, and we did not intend initially to do a band. It was never a conversation like, oh, we should totally start a band. It wasn't that at all. It was just like, we
kind of like shared a love for the same music, like the indie pop genre, kind of 80s inspired, but still modern pop. At the time I was doing like solo stuff that was pretty much just modern pop, like R&B stuff. And yeah, I think we both really benefited from it, because Dalton really needed something productive to do with his time at the time, kind of getting over what he was getting over. And I kind of used it as an outlet to help my buddy, and also as an outlet to play that type of music that I wouldn't have never gotten the opportunity to play. You don't really play that type of music by yourself. You kind of need a band. You kind of need someone else, somebody else, you know what I mean? Plus I've been in like an echo chamber, right, for like the past few years, just writing by myself. So writing with him was such a blessing.
Before the project started, Eric had started working on some ideas around a song that was about a girl he fell in love with at college. And he had sent me these ideas, and this was, again, before anything happened in my life and before we started doing this music thing and writing together. It was very electronic pop, but I liked the melody to it. And after
the demo of it is on SoundCloud.
yeah,
It's very embarrassing.
Yeah, we'll share the link. We after we had started writing the actual album and started like developing our sound, we kind of revisited that idea that Eric had started formulating before the band started, and we ended up writing what's now called Love by You, and we're gonna play that one for you right now.
You have a question?
Burke will answer your question after Love by You.
Yeah, let's play Love by You first.
My ribcage occupies a fire that flares when you enter my thoughts. I know I shouldn't think of you that way, but you're the only one I want. So what's it like to be wanted by you? I don't want to find love if it's not coming from you. So take the senses from my body. I just need to feel what it is to be loved by you. Loved by you. To be loved by you. And study each one of your features, like how you'd study text and books. I almost want to interrupt when you complain about him, to tell you how captivating you are. But I know it may be selfish. I deserve the love that I could never have. So should we take a risk this moment if we can? Because we won't ever be 22 again. So what's it like to be wanted by you? I don't want to find love if it's not coming from you. So take the senses from my body. I just need to feel what it is to be loved by you. You know what this is if it hurts this much. I just can't let go of this passion. I know what this is if it hurts this much. 'Cause you're the only one I love.
Thank you. Right. I'm getting texts.
Me too. Cool. Thank
Kira
you,
said,
guys.
I'm watching. You guys are so great. Thanks, Kira. Got a question. All right. Do we have questions?
Clap, clap. Zayden says clap, clap. He likes the beginning with the poetry part.
With the poetry part?
Elaborate. Do you mean where we were telling the story, or do you mean where it's very...
Or it's like very poetic in the verse where I talk about my freaking ribcage? You know, funny story about that line. If that, I don't care if that's what you mean. I want to tell the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my ribcage occupies a fire. Song's about a girl, right? I was in school with the girl. Her and I were both in nursing school. I sometimes like to be poetic with the lyrics if it kind of warrants it, like if it's appropriate for the song. That was kind of a take on anatomy, right? Because we were both in the medical science field, so that was kind of like a nod at that. Just trying to say, I love you in like the nerdiest way possible. You know what I mean? For our own right, in our own little field, but yeah.
Burke asked us what our top 3 musical influences are. Do we want to do this as a group or individually?
Let's do it individually. Get more out of it. You go first.
Me?
Yeah, why not? You're so good at talking.
Oh, geez. I am so not good at talking. It's hard to say. I think that in the grand scheme of things, my top 3 musical influences are probably Tears for Fears, The Neighborhood, The 1975.
The Weeknd, vocally a lot. The kind of like style, like the way I sing now, is very different from how I used to sing back in like, let's say, like pre 2015 when him and I were still in that band. The whole reason for that is when I found like alternative pop music and R&B stuff like Banks and The Weeknd and the 1975 as well. That's influence number 2. Number 3. Should I just say Drake? No.
You can. You could also say Pink Floyd because
Pink Floyd. That's what it is.
Influences your guitar playing.
Exactly. So all the guitar playing, all the noodly stuff, any ambient thing, that is massively inspired by Pink Floyd. David Gilmour, maybe a little bit of Mark from Dire Straits as well, but mostly David Gilmour from Pink Floyd. And I have my dad to thank for that. When I was younger, that's literally all he would play. My dad used to have Pulse, like the live CD that they did
Yes.
a while ago, a very long time ago. He used to play that live CD like all the time. And I remember like holding it in my hand. I'm like, why is there 4 CDs in this freaking thing? This is such a thick CD. You know what I mean? But I would just listen to that all the time. And when I first started playing guitar, I mean, he's always loved the band, but when I first started playing guitar, he'd be like, oh, like, learn that song, learn Another Brick in the Wall, learn Time, learn Money, learn Shine You Crazy Diamond, stuff like that. And I would, early on in my playing, I couldn't because it was tough, but eventually I could learn how to play it. And that's where I got a lot of my inspiration as far as like writing solos and riffs and stuff like that.
Track number 8 on the album.
Track number 8 in the album. Yeah, that's like kind of like an 80s ballad song. And it has like I think the only guitar solo. No.
San Francisco has a guitar solo.
I Wave has a sick guitar solo.
I Wave. Yeah, well,
there's a lot of solos.
Not a lot, but
there's a few.
Track number 8 has a solo that if you're familiar with Pink Floyd and you hear the solo, you will say, "Whoa, I get it. That's David Gilmour."
Absolutely, yeah. So a lot of David Gilmour on guitar. I don't sound like The Weeknd, but like my vocal style is very inspired by The Weeknd. Melody choice inspired by a lot of Drake as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pink Floyd, 1975, The Weeknd. Let's see. Clap, clap, yep, ribcage. Nothing says interested like Anatomy. Absolutely. Tears for Fears, I love this so much. You're officially my favorite band next to 1985. Definitely hear the inspiration through the music. You gave this phone to me, so I would cry. Yeah. They're my favorite band of all time. They completely switched my gears from like pop punk and hardcore music to this type of music. So they absolutely changed my life. So Lottie from England, I know you are. Thank you so much. That honestly means the world to me. P.S. Dalton, I got my Polaroid and I love it. I think you and Zidon talked about cameras, right?
Glad to hear you love it, my man.
Sorry, awesome. Yeah, Lottie, that's interesting. Lottie found us like a few days ago. I don't know how you found us, Lottie. I think it might have been Twitter or something. I don't know. But, kind of interacted with herself on Twitter. And I was like, oh, man, this girl's super cool. Her bio says, if you're too shy, let me know. I'm still waiting for that song like everybody else.
This one's for you, Eric. I'll let you read it.
I feel like it's Christmas and you're giving me gifts.
Well, I'm not up to date on this. So.
P.S. Eric, I just started production on Have You Met Her? and have re-recorded it. The vocals, I mean. Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so Zidon and I kind of worked on a song together, did some mixing for him and his vocals, did some vocal production stuff. Really, really good song. I can't wait to hear it, buddy. Lottie said, also, think you guys would like Fickle Friends. I freaking love Fickle Friends. They seem like your type of music.
Definitely.
You were actually shared on 975 page. That's how I found you. Oh, look at that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Like
pretty
a
cool.
fan page? That's awesome.
I love that.
I have to re-record the vocals, I mean. Oh, okay. So Zidon, that means we have another project, my buddy. Let's do it. I'm down for that.
Send in your responses to this question. What have you done in the last 48 hours since the week started that was different than last week? I know we're all living kind of the same day over and over again, and it
In a way,
feels
yeah.
like Groundhog Day, the movie. What are you guys doing this week that's different than last?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a deep question. It could literally be you're watching a different show today than you were last week, or whatever it is.
I want to know if Brandon's still here, because Brandon is going to like this next song. Brandon, if you're out there,
Yeah, I can't
scream
see
really
who's
loud.
watching
I
this,
might be
but
able to hear you.
Brandon, if you're in.
What's up?
Ross said he used his bass to interview a stranger.
Wait, what? What is it?
Ross was the bass player in our first band, and he is one of my best friends. Has been since I was 5 years old. He played bass in our Eric and I's metal band. He's now a news reporter, and Ross said, "I used my bass to interview a stranger."
What? I love that.
I love that. I actually saw.
There's so much mystique behind
No,
that.
I saw a still of it. He was interviewing another bass player, so he staged his camera along the strings of his bass to add some depth to the shot instead of just like putting in like a webcam feed. It was pretty interesting. It was cool. Brandon says live stream and chill. Cool. So
Dude.
you're still here. All right, Brandon. This song goes out to you.
This is made in Hollywood by LANY, baby. Let's do it.
Another cover.
1, 2, 3.
Turn off the lights and come and lay with me. Write your name on my hand, just like we're 17. Watch through the blinds, the sun is almost down. It's just a matter of time until we run this down. Young love, West Coast, who cares? Who knows? Young love, West Coast, who cares? Who knows? Keep it low key, so we rap all black. With our shades on us because we're cool like that. We'll drive to the beach, you kiss me nice and soft. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, no, no. Michael Jackson so loud on the radio. Young love, West young love, West Coast, yeah. Who cares? Who knows? We'll dream about it, we'll talk about it, we'll live without it, make it Hollywood. We'll dream about it, we'll talk about it, we'll live without it, make it Hollywood. Young love, West Coast, yeah. Who cares? Who knows? Young love, West Coast. Who cares? Who knows? We'll dream about it, we'll talk about it, we'll live without it, make it Hollywood. We'll dream about it, we'll talk about it, we'll live without it, make it Hollywood.
Thank you.
Cool.
Cool. Anything new on the
I don't know. I got to open it up. My phone locked.
on the AIM?
My phone locked. Yes. How is this free?
Who said that?
Brandon. Better than any LANY. Just don't tell Paul.
That's hilarious. How is this free?
I won't
How
tell
is this
Paul.
free? It ain't free. You're paying right now, man. You just don't know. We're siphoning that shit from your bank account.
You know what, guys? Speaking of free,
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
perfect timing, man.
Great
Speaking
transition.
of free, NYC, like we said earlier in the thing, came out 5 months ago. In lieu of it being 5 months old and us about to release a new song, we're gonna give away a shirt. So we do this thing called the Singles Collection of merchandise, and right now it's the only merchandise that we do because we're not like playing shows or anything where we feel that it's necessary to have regular band merch. But we do this thing we call the Singles Collection. As we were talking about earlier, every song has a themed color and a themed icon, and there's also a piece of merchandise that goes with every single. The Loved by You and the NYC t-shirts are up. There are very few left. They sold better than we had thought they would, which is cool.
Which is cool, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was cool. So we've got less than 10 left. I do have one in every size though, so we're gonna give one away in honor of NYC being out for 5 months.
5 months, yeah.
A new song coming out. So
Big stuff.
yeah, if you guys follow our Spotify page and
Screenshot it and send it to
screenshot
us.
and send it to us in a DM on Instagram, that enters you to win the thing. And
Kind of pick you guys out of a hat.
we're
from there.
literally going to pick, well, I'm going to put it into an Excel spreadsheet.
So we're gonna pick you out of a hat.
I'm going to use a random formula to pick your name.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to get a free shirt, and that's cool.
Absolutely.
And there's a new shirt coming out on Friday for the new single. Second giveaway that we'd like to do is for everybody who buys a shirt of the new song, Inside Your Eyes. Everybody who buys an Inside Your Eyes shirt between Friday and next Friday, so within the 7-day week, Friday to Friday, if you buy an Inside Your Eyes shirt, it makes you eligible to win all 3 shirts. So one person will get all 3 shirts shipped to them.
There you go.
Completely by surprise.
That's insane.
Yeah. So you buy one shirt, you get 3.
How is this free?
That's pretty cool. Free 99. Yeah.
Free 99, baby.
99. And every shirt comes with a pack of stickers and a button. So that's pretty cool because I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of jackets covered in buttons. I think they're awesome. I like stickers too, but much less so than buttons. Brandon says, I need some honestly boxer briefs. My bad, my guy. We don't do boxer briefs yet.
My bad, my guy.
My bad, my guy. Not just
If you
yet.
know anybody really crafty, they can probably turn a shirt into boxer briefs, but we do not sell them outright.
That's true.
So I don't know, maybe look on Etsy. Maybe some weirdo is already making honestly boxer briefs and we just don't know about it.
I would argue
That weirdo is me. Look on Etsy.
I would argue that they're not a weirdo. If they're making honestly boxer briefs, they're in fact awesome. I think you should sneak a new song. Ooh.
Oh, she just ordered the bundle.
You ordered the bundle.
That's
Thank
nuts.
you so much. Thank you.
Lottie.
That's so awesome.
By the way, Lottie, you talk to me on Twitter, girl. I run our Twitter.
You know what?
Not this
Lottie? I don't do Twitter. I do the other socials. Eric
Yeah.
does Twitter.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's so much funnier than the rest of them.
Funny.
I'm not funny.
Funny looking. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
man,
thank you, Lottie.
Should we do that? Should we do that?
Lottie, you're gonna get a free Inside Your Eyes shirt. Is that what you're talking about doing?
Yes. Yeah, that. And she wants us to sneak in the new song.
Sneak in the new song. Okay. You want me to? Do we want to play the new song?
Well,
I don't think either of us are prepared to perform it.
I'm prepared to perform it. I think it's in B major.
Okay.
Obviously we've never practiced this, so that's why we're kind of looking at each other like we're dumb. I could probably hack it on guitar.
You want to hack it on guitar, or you want me to roll it through the speakers? You know what? We're gonna.
Dude, I don't think Burke would like it if we rolled it through the speakers, man. I think I think that the song itself should probably have its day of.
Just go for it. Sing it. All right.
I'm
gonna let you roll with this.
You gonna let me roll with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, right here, right now. Inside your eyes.
Inside your eyes.
Inside your thighs.
Inside your thighs. Let's rip
Let's
it.
figure this out. All right, here it is. I just gotta try to figure out a right key for it. On the spot.
We could just rip the live version.
Yeah, just like.
I'm not prepared to do that. I don't have a guitar.
Yeah.
I primarily play guitar. This is like we planned this, so I don't have a guitar ready to play.
Okay, I think I can do this. All right, here it goes.
Clothes on the floor now, a body tangled in mine. The music begs for our lonely limbs to collide. Do you believe that the passion we have tonight could ever last forever? And it's true, I could walk on water and still drown in you. Hearts are pumping so hard, baby. I want to tell you 3 words, but I know it's too soon, too soon. But I know it's too soon, too soon.
Is it off?
Heaven is inside of your eyes. Could I just die if it's you by my side? Could we watch our lives intertwine, baby, you and I? Heaven's inside your eyes. Inside of your eyes, I can't catch your breath, but we've got feelings tonight. Your head on my chest, love, is where it should be for life. Just one touch makes me so dizzy. Want to say so much, but my lips are busy. It's true, I could walk on water and still drown in you. Hearts are pumping so hard, baby. I want to tell you 3 words, but I know it's too soon, too soon. Heaven is inside of your eyes. Could I just die if it's you by my side? Could we watch our lives intertwine, baby, you and I? Oh, yeah. Heaven's inside your eyes. Can't fall in love slow if we try, but could we just die if it's you by my side? Could we watch our lives intertwine, baby, you and I? Heaven's inside your eyes. Can't fall in love slow, can't fall in love slow. Inside your eyes, heaven is a place I know. Can't fall in love slow, can't fall in love slow. Are we moving fast or should we just let go? Can't fall in love slow, can't fall in love slow. Inside your eyes, heaven is a place I know. Can't fall in love slow, can't fall in love slow.
That was it. Kind of butchered. I've never really done that before, but that's it. That's inside your eyes. And I did that just for you, Lottie. Just because you bought a bunch of shirts and you love us and you compared us to my favorite band. Just because you're my favorite right now. Anything new on the...
ready for this to come out. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely. It's going to sound a lot different. It's going to be a lot louder. It's going to have a lot more synth, a lot more drums. And it's going to be accompanied by a borderline softcore pornographic film.
Hey now.
That's a hot take, and I won't elaborate anymore on that, but you'll just have to see for yourself.
Tune in tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for a sneak preview.
Yeah, sneak preview. No sexy shots in that, but unless you consider us sexy, in which case, yes, you will see us.
Sheesh, do we have any more songs to play? Yeah, we do. We've got one more.
Yeah, we have NYC.
We do have one more song.
We got one more song to play. Did somebody ask us that?
No.
Oh, you're just wondering?
I'm just wondering.
Who wants to hear NYC? That's why all you guys are here, right? I think we can do it.
Always want to hear NYC. That's cool. That's cool. I love that.
Omri.
We are going to... Yeah, if you guys got no more questions, nobody wants to hear anything else, we're going to roll this last song and call it a day, I think. We're going to roll it and call it a day. Mm-hmm. It's been an hour.
It's been an hour, yeah.
Thank you for those of you who've stuck with us. I see we've lost some people.
But we've kept some people as well.
We've kept
some. Those are the ones I care about.
Those are the ones that are important. I just hope my dad didn't leave. I didn't mean that to sound as dark as it.
This is NYC. I hope my dad's in here. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Sometimes you say the funniest things. Give me 1 second. I got to chug this water.
The problem is I'm not actually funny. I just say stupid things.
So it makes you funny, man.
Oh.
If you tried, you wouldn't be funny.
Well, actually, you're a testament to that, aren't you?
Exactly. I don't try.
No, you do try, and you're not funny.
I'm just a asshole. All right. We're going to do this?
All right, we want to hear NYC. Cool. Let's do it.
Let's rip it.
This is NYC. It's called Need Your Comfort. This goes out to my Uncle James. Because he just asked for it.
Oh, yeah? Let's rip it. Oh, jeez.
You destroy me, but you're all I see now. And I know you're in a fragile place, but you shouldn't have to run away now. So I want us to allow your space. So we're on and off and it never ends. It never leaves my thoughts when we talk again. Under the influence of all of your best friends, and I try to keep our love alive. So I simply refuse to find another. Love's not worth the risk if we can't be lovers. I've been broken before, but I have never needed something like I need your comfort. Ooh. If there's ever a night I can't sleep through, it would only be to dream of you now. Trace your face as you're a stray stone. Say you love me, then walk away. On and off like flash and fools we take. And I don't want to fix you, just want to stay all night. Be broken by your side, so I simply refuse to find another. Lost, not worth the risk if we can't be lovers. I've been broken before, but I have never needed something like I need your comfort. Needing your comfort now. Watch your face as it lights up on the street lights. I don't wanna fix you, I just wanna hold you all night. All night. I simply refuse to find another. Love's not worth the risk if we can't be lovers. I've been broken before, but I have never needed something like I need you. I simply refuse to find another. Love's not worth the risk if we can't be lovers. I've been broken before, but I have never needed something like you need your comfort. Don't wanna fix you, I just need your comfort.
Need your comfort, baby. That's it. Thank you guys so much. We did pretty good for the first It's You sessions, right?
I think so. Gotta go to bed. It's 2 a.m. Oh, geez. Thank you, Lottie. Go to bed. Sleep well.
Oh yeah, she's in England.
I forgot that there's a 5-hour time difference. 6 hours?
She stayed up to see us. Oh,
Jeez, thank you so much.
wow.
Thank you, Alec. Hopefully we never stop. Oh, my mom says that we're looking good.
Oh wow. I'm surprised you can even see us. Really.
Thank you, Brandon. Brandon says that the NYC bridge. Flood warning.
This guy's crazy. Brandon always gasses me. We always gas each other up.
Yeah.
That's the homie. That's the homie. Brandon's the homie.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
This concludes the It's You Sessions version 1.
version 1.
Session 1.
Session 1.
What do we call it? The It's You Session 1.
It's you session 1. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to try this again. Hopefully better every time.
Absolutely. It's a work in progress, but I don't know. I had fun.
I did too. Yeah, absolutely. Next week we're going to play, we're going to for sure do Inside Your Eyes.
Absolutely. For real. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up
Thank you for
and singing along in your pantries and your bedrooms and whatnot.
And with that, I think we bid you adieu.
Night, night. Night, night, bitch. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm Eric,
I'm Dalton.
and we're honestly, we appreciate you guys so much.
Stay tuned
Listen
this
to our
week.
stuff.
New single Friday. Inside Your Eyes.
New single Friday. It be dropping.
It be popping.
Good night, guys.